I'm still getting used to this vlogging thing. I'm like definitely looking at the top of the thing. I should be looking here. So this will be a practice. And I'm also rough. I know in vlogs I get very raw and they're like, you know, oh, I just woke up. But this is like not, you guys, I'm not together right now. But that's okay. You gotta see the whole thing. Good morning, you guys. Good to see me in all my morning glory. It is late. It's like 11:10. I'm about to go downstairs to do cardio. I did not go in today because I've been like not getting a lot of rest, and my job was gracious enough to give me the day, which is good because it lets me catch up on rest and everything else. But I'm about to go downstairs and do 40 minutes of cardio. I'm gonna run. I usually do about 10 minutes of steady state walking, maybe on a slight incline, like 3, and then I go up from about 3 to 3.5. Then I do 10 minutes of interval jogs on about 7.1. I do that for maybe a minute, 2 minutes is my goal, and then I'll rest for a minute, minute and a half, and I'll do it again. Then the next 10 minutes is usually my incline walk. I'll incline walk on, what did I walk on? 15 incline, which is like the max on the treadmill, for the 10 minutes. And I usually do that on 3.5 or 4 if I'm feeling bold. And then I'll do my last 10 minutes with sprints. And so I'll do some speed walking, maybe like 3.5 walking in between, and then I'll do my sprints for about 25 seconds or 30 seconds, typically that like 9.1. I'm going downstairs in this, don't mind my deodorant. I just have my little love pink like pajama pants and my workout shoes and the sports bra. I'm only doing this because A, I don't think a lot of people are downstairs because it's the middle of the day and it's a Friday. B, I'm trying to get more comfortable with wearing clothes like, you know, like cut here, because that will be me in the show, but I don't feel comfortable doing it in spaces where there's a lot of people around, so I'm not gonna be doing it often. But today seems like a good opportunity to just see how I feel running on time with this. So before I go downstairs, I'm gonna take my multivitamin. I take this multivitamin, where is she at? From Wegmans. It's very simple, but I got this brand because it has there we go, it's probably going to be flipped backwards, but it's the One Daily Vitamins Health Formula, but it has calcium, iron, and zinc. And on one of my blood works that I got done like last fall, I think, my iron levels were kind of low, so my doctor prescribed a multivitamin that had iron in it, and like none of the chewable ones had iron, so I had to go get this big like horse pill. So that one looks like this. Rather, is it gonna zoom in? No. All right, anyway, that's it. It's rather big, so I'll take that. I will take my biotin, my Top Care biotin, and there we go, this thing. And I will take 2 of these. Since the seasons are changing, I have to support my immune system OD because I don't have time. So I take this, 2 of these. They're like off-brand airborne. Did you see? From Wegmans. Okay, and we're still waiting for the Zoom. There we go. It's probably also backwards. And I usually will take an Allegra. You guys know what Allegra is. I'll take an Allegra and 2 of these vitamin C triple tablets, 500 milligrams. 500 milligrams. I'll chew 2 of these, and usually that's just my vitamin. Those are my vitamin supplements that I take in the morning. Some days I honestly don't take all of them, just to be completely honest. Some days I just may take but it's chewable. But I'm working on taking all of them. So I'm about to go downstairs with my water and this bottle, about 3.5 of those is my gallon. I'll try to get through half of that throughout this run. And I will see you guys later. Today I'm going to my team builder so you guys can see what that's like. Hopefully I'll be able to get some good footage there. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. It's really interesting recording in public where people can see you, because I guess it's how vloggers feel when they always, like, a lot of people are staring at them, and they also have to get the lighting together, and I'm not really sure that this lighting is working. Anyway, I'm outside of Giant. I'm about to go into Giant and get my food for next week. Typically I'll go to Costco, but this week is just a weird weekend situation, so I'll be going into Giant. I'm gonna get red potatoes, which I usually get sweet potatoes, but now I'm getting red potatoes because typically I have sweet potatoes in one meal, but I asked my coach to switch it up because I was just getting, like, kind of bored of the same foods. There's not much I can really do. He said no white potatoes because it has a really high glycemic content. I don't really know what that means. I think it just means it has more glucose, and so you put on more fat. I don't know, but yeah. So, but he's allowing me to have red potatoes, which is good. So I'm gonna go in here and get my food, some chicken breast. I already have some brown rice at home, sweet and red potatoes, vegetables, fish, and I already have some ground turkey and egg whites. I gotta get egg whites, yeah. So that's pretty much what I'm about to do. I have this really big green bag that, like, I can put it all in, and actually this weekend is really sweet because I want to spend some time with family. So a close family friend is offering to prep my food for me, which is really sweet of her to do. Well, she's gonna cook it, and that way all I have to do is portion it out, measure it, weigh it, and yeah. So I'm trying to get, like, this lighting together for you guys, and it's very difficult. Oh no, now my glasses look like mirrors. And this is gonna be interesting. You know, we're vlogging, but we're experimenting, we're learning. So yeah, this is gonna be what we're doing. But yeah, so I'm gonna go in and grab that. Right now it is about, what time is it? Let's check my Fitbit. Hold on, y'all. I know you're like, what am I looking at? I'm so sorry. It's 4:37. Hopefully I can leave out here in a little bit. I'm about to eat meal 3, which is right here. I literally had to heat it up and put it in a container so I can eat it on time before I go in here. That way I don't get hungry while I'm in Giant and eat the whole store. So yeah, I'll check back in with you guys after I leave here. I'm going to Waldorf for my team building session, which is about maybe an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half away from here. Yeah, it's really far, but we do what we have to do, you know. And so hopefully you guys can see what we do there a little bit. I don't know how much footage I'll be able to take. I do want to introduce you guys to my coach because I love him so much, and he is, like, so hard on me, and I love it, and that's what I need. So I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Bye.